All right, let's get into it. Damn, an arena. I'm down. Home ground. Oh shit, it's the T1 home ground. Damn, they get to lose in front of all their fans. Kind of based. Okay, so Talia, Aurora, and Galio are banned. Normally we get Vi bans here. Annie. I mean, okay, they leave up Vi because here they can go Annie Wukong into Vi. Okay, they take the Wukong away from the Annie because they don't want to go Vi into Annie. So let's see, or Vi into Wukong Annie, right? So let's see what we get here when it comes to jungle. You don't have to take Vi here yourself if you're T1. You can take other picks now. Thing is, the picks that are good into Wukong are not great with Annie, but I think you could go Poppy here, and I think it's fine. I think instead of Vi, you could go Poppy in this situation. Yeah, Victor's pretty solid here, like super tanky in a game like this. They're going Orianna because it's better early game. It's better on at level 7, level 6. That's what I mean by early game. It's not as good at Victor is really strong in lane level 1, but Victor's not that strong in early fights. It's hard to contest stuff, and that's why a lot of times people don't want to go Victor and Wukong on the same team, because Victor, Wukong, and Gwen together, it's like everyone kind of just wants to scale. And I feel like a lot of times Ruler would just go Jin here, but I guess if he doesn't go Jin, he could go Corki.
Jin instead.
Yeah.
It's the Jin.
Feels like denial. Rather than picking for Ruler.
I mean, Ruler's also a really good Jin. He just plays more champions than Guma. It's one of his main advantages over Guma is his champion pool. Bard into Vi, it's a really good answer to Vi. Solid when you have Vi on your team, right? Or when you have Vi on the enemy team. It's Vi ult and then you Bard ult the guy that gets Vi ulted, so it makes sense. I banned Pantheon red side. Red side almost always bans Pantheon because you don't have first pick. Pantheon's considered OP. And they're getting kind of outplayed in this lane. You're playing a Nico in lane and the Bard is even with you. I don't know. I mean, this was one of the main advantages that T1 had. Pretty much the only advantage it felt like they had consistently was that their bot lane was actually just better in lane. Now it just doesn't feel like, it feels like Duro and Ruler improved a lot. So now they don't even have this bot lane weakness. So now it's maybe Ruler gets caught a little too much in the mid game. Still a thing. I guess they have no ward, so Canyon's just coming. Yeah, now they're gonna have to they're probably gonna have to swap or do some bullshit they don't want to do. Just kill him. Just kill him. Kill him. Yep. Just flash. He's not dead there? Flash force shot? Guess not. Oh, they're dead anyway.
Never mind. The pre-6 dive? Yep. Holding onto it here is Gumayushi. Nimbus strike gonna come on through, and it's actually Duro that takes the kill.
Fine.
And the teleport
Let's rumble.
in a little bit late here by Doran. Does have the equalizer available.
Holy, they got outplayed so hard.
To safety as Tibbers gets a little bit angry, but so does the orb. And now Chovy's looking to chase down the flash forward. And there is the
Chovy just killed himself on mid. He just flashed forward onto Faker.
Beautiful bait there. Oh, Kenyon!
Oh my god, that's actually such a cheap kill. Kenyon got a I mean, I guess not a second kill because the first one was the assist, but you get the point. He's in a really good spot. Both junglers end up flashing. Pretty cheap kills on both sides. Both mid laners were just playing like psychos. Faker based in horrible spot, and then Kenyon flash forward trying to kill Faker. I mean, I guess he didn't need to flash forward if they're gonna go behind anyway.
They're still able to maintain as much pressure to set up for a dive. Pre-6 Wukong dives just aren't that good. And then here Chovy thinks he has an angle on Faker. I assume the shield just barely is enough.
He's dead again. The rumble ult and nice. No flash on Chovy. Yeah, I think these are pretty big mistakes from Chovy, to be honest. I mean, you don't really want to be trading flashes and making the lane volatile when you're on the Orianna side. You want to be doing the opposite, especially if you're going the Catalyst, Roa, Orianna. A lot of what you should be trying to do in the game is just make your lane really stable, because he's somebody who's supposed to provide a point of power for the team, where it's just he's slowly winning lane. It's maybe 5 CS up or something.
That's definitely what happened. Yeah, we're gonna check it out one more time. Yes, and indeed.
His wave is here though. I mean, the first play that he made this part of the game unplayable, right? He's already made the mistake.
Who the other person was?
Oh, it's Doran. There you go.
I wonder if they're gonna fight this. Probably not. Carries level 6. He's level 6, but he's level 6 without flash. So maybe they do fight it, actually. Let's see.
So this will be the second objective that they're able to lock down, if they can indeed do so.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Owner making his way out. More kill. One more objective. They will be able to upgrade some shoes. The equalizer goes down, but the exhaust is there from Keen, who's snipping around the rift. Does have his needles out as well.
Oh, he's dead. Faker's on the move.
Keen has now just realized that he's likely dead. Wants to be able to trade this one for the kill against Doran. Let's see whether he can actually get there. As never mind. Faker just comes on over, stuns him up, and Keen will just walk underneath the turret, hoping to deny.
Yeah, because they're losing the top wave right now. That's why He just wants him to waste as much time as possible, so he's delayed going to top. It is scary to have no boots because ganks like this are going to generally work when you have no boots. The problem. I mean, this is such a waste of Bard ult in my opinion. Like, you Bard ult here, and they don't have to... Oh my god. No way Keria can die, right? You Bard ult here, and Vi didn't even have to press R. Like, you normally want to save your Bard ult for the Vi ult. But now T1 is in a much better spot when it comes to, like, the Drake situation, right?
And so this is exactly the T1 game plan, trying to take Chovy out of this as much as possible, and it's working.
I mean, I don't really think it's like a game plan to take. Like, they're just capitalizing on what happened with the play mid, right? Like, because of the fact that Orianna ended up just trading flashes with Annie to try to kill. Like, this Orianna is now very vulnerable to these ganks. Like, they just ganked her twice when she had no flash. So I don't think this is so much like a game plan from T1 where it's like, oh, we gotta like shut down Chovy or something like that. It's just in the game, this is the best opportunity they have. Let's see how GenG plays their mid game here, because that's how they're always getting like leads, to be honest. Oh, nice. That's really good. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that Bard is getting these kills, but such a good play. Be significantly better for GenG if this was like a 3-0 Wukong. 2 Drakes, and that's feats of strength for T1 though. Very solid. Ooh. Oh, he actually outplayed here. I mean, that's a horrible situation for Faker. I mean, I guess he catches one wave and then he'll base. But yeah, it was well played by Keen. Dash a stun.
Yeah, the movement by Ruler kind of gives away that owner is like, can I take that? Right, guys?
Oh. Is that even like playable? I mean, this is crazy from owner, I think. All right. They're going over. Well played. Keria gets ult though. Keria got a good ult. Okay, 2 for 2 right now. Duro's on the run. He has flash. It should be hard to kill him, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Well played by Doran. Hit the harpoon. It was going to be hard to get him because if he flashes onto the Cloud Soul map there, he's probably going to be able to juke pretty easily, but Doran hit the E flash, which was nice. This is kind of it's kind of unlucky for Canyon here because he tried to like flash ult, but owner flashed out. Like, you see this? Canyon tries to flash ult here because owner just insta dies, but Keen actually exhausted owner here, and Bard had to use ult afterwards. So instead of owner being one shot, it ends up being a situation where they have to chase him and then they're able to follow up. So yeah, I like this overall. This is like just pretty solid play. That's a pretty high level game. Making a play onto Doran. I mean, Nico is behind them right now. Doesn't matter. He's just one shot. That was really unnecessary on the Bard ult. He Bard ulted, so they didn't take like one extra turret shot. This mid turret's gone. They'll get bot turret for it. Faker has flash here. He has to flash. Oh, that was a horrible flash from Faker. He's gonna die. Oh my god, you cannot have your Annie getting solo killed by Gwen. It's just really bad because Gwen normally struggles with like getting a lead, but normally once Gwen has a lead in games, crazy champion, right? So that's tough. I mean, also like now your Annie has no flash for the Drake fight, so Annie is so like Annie's flash is the most valuable tool in her kit. So now it's like this Drake fight is harder. It would be better if Faker just died here straight up. Okay, Gwen is getting jumped on. They have no Bard ult here. I mean, this is where you would like to have a Bard ult, no? Doran's dead, though. Doran's dead on the other side to both carries. All right, so Ruler is pretty low, but he can still help with his ult. So I don't think it's that easy for T1 to just do this Drake. They have no Vi ult as well, so yeah, GenG's got advantage now. I mean, GenG will probably just end up winning this game. Like, it just is what it is, right? Like, they have a scaling comp. They're better at this point in the game, and they have a lead somehow. And they stop the Drake stacking win con, which is the main thing that T1 wanted, because as the game gets later and later, it becomes harder and harder to play T1's comp. Jeez, this isn't even like that great of a game for GenG. They made a lot of like uncharacteristic mistakes. They have Vi ult ready. Oh, Faker is just completely here. Like he can't even join. Like Vi flash ulted in, right? So like this is a fight that GenG doesn't even want, but T1's using resources, and like while owner's trying to go in, Faker, because he has no flash, he can't really follow. Here Chovy held flash and Bard had ult. Is it all a bait? Oh my god! Oh my god! They're actually so good. They just knew. And then they're making a play on the other side of the map at the same time, but they failed this play and they got 2v1 by the Dorat. Why is Keria trying to 1v3
and not even
the Wukong Orianna Bard? What is going on?
What
is happening?
For GenG, I really thought that they knew.
Wait, unless Gumayushi is down here just killing Ruler.
Thanks for the chocolate.
And he's able to get himself out. Here as Doran does have his equalizer back off cooldown. This will be difficult for them to
Vi is not here yet, so Otacon is just going to go towards GenG. Keen is like ulting it, so let's see what happens. Drake's in 130, so GenG's very happy to just get out of this situation. Keen has no flash, so it's like very easy to pick him off, but he has W, and W can... Oh, that's a horrible ulti, bro. Chovy's so tanky, and he has Roa, like, so he's gonna be like healing every time he uses an ability. Okay, they're trying to go onto Keen. 4-man ult. Oh, L into the Bard ult, and Canyon's gonna knock them all up too. Oh, they got... Oh, they got 5-man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, T1 getting blasted like that. Oh. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. That's why I wake up at 3 a.m. right there. Holy shit. They got a 5-man into a 5-man into a 5-man.
As Keen goes in, it actually is.
Oh my god, it's actually a 5-man into a 5-man. And then you know what I like from Canyon here? He realizes that the most value, like he doesn't want to E-ult them here because people are going to be able to flash out and stuff. So he just flashes and he uses ult and he's just pre-knocking them up. Because he realizes like, oh yeah, they're completely if I do that. They're all probably going to die anyway, but I just like how like crisp they are on these types of things. Because it's very rare that you actually play a situation like that as Wukong, you know, but it's like, it's so obviously juicy that you just want to pre-ult and just sit on top of them. Goodbye, Faker.
Wait, the flank?
Unless it was Chovy, they were sharing some pictures.
The flank?
Okay, there is a flank. Chronicler is not wrong.
Cold noodles? Cold noodles are all right. I've had them before. They're pretty good. Not really my style, but they're pretty good.
There's a flash in. That's going to be enough.
Doran has flash, but oh, nice. He's dead anyway. I mean, they're trying to go out to Chovy, but it's not going to do anything. Oh, goodbye.
It is now going to be Keen versus the bottom lane, but the pop blossom going to do nothing against the stasis.
That's Baron, and that's game. GG.
They need to hurry up though.
You say
Faker?
flank angle as Keria could be in a little bit of trouble here as Duro going to be cleansing himself.
It's kind of funny how they played this. Like, this is so disrespectful from GenG.
Gets out of the pit. This Baron is so extraordinarily low. It's down to 1,100.
Oh, the Corki stole it. Wait, it's actually pretty good for T1. Too bad they're down 1,000,000 gold.
Like a ham.
I mean, they just thought that it was the freest Baron of all time, so they didn't even like really try. Like Keen like stayed top and shit. Team would rather kill the no ulti Nico than save his jungler. So we get Azir Talia banned in game number 2, I guess, because of what's out. Actually, I mean, maybe they leave Talia. Because if you ban Pantheon and you leave Talia here, it's like there's not amazing champions to pair with Talia. I mean, you can go Poppy Talia, I guess.
As Chovy is going to throw out his ultimate, but only onto Ona.
Phase rush.
Runs away, has phase rush, and is going to get pop.
Save him, Keen. Chop up Guma in game. He could have played this better, Duro. He could have timed the redemption better, and then they would have... Chovy probably would have lived, to be honest, but it doesn't obviously matter at all because the game's over. Yeah, I think GenG's a little too good. I think they're too good for the rest of the world right now. It is what it is. Let's make like every other team look silly. I mean, the thing is, I had this take during MSI, and I think it's actually real the more that I watch. GenG actually, even though they won MSI, for their standards, they underperformed during MSI. Like, they played worse than they normally do in a lot of situations. Like, they overfought games where they didn't need to overfight. They had some weird setups that they normally don't have weird setups. Even if you look at just the first 2 series, the first 3 games they've played back in the LCK, they've had some like throws, which I guess they didn't really have at MSI in that game too. But the way they played the map has been way more consistent. And it looks like the way that they closed out game 5 versus T1, game 4 versus T1, it feels like those types of games. Game 5 versus like AL, for example. Like, they're even better than what they showed at MSI, in my opinion. That is such a T1 comp. Hey, hold up. We might be going to game 3. That is like the T1 comp.
I think it's obviously a hard matchup in lane. There is a lot of pressure that will be applied by the Lucian Braum.
Whoa. I really disagree with that. I think that this is a good lane for Zyra, no? Like, Rakan has always been pretty good into Braum. Like, Zyra should be completely fine in lane versus Lucian Braum, in my opinion. Bro, I think that actually GenG is kind of getting screwed in this draft right now. Because I don't think there's anything they can draft mid that's, like, going to be able to undermine the comp that T1 has drafted. Like, how are they going to actually make the Azir, Zyra have to compromise their position or anything? They have really good ability to kill frontline. What do they need to play here into this Victor? Like, I'm kind of at a loss. Like, theoretically, they would actually need something like Ziggs, but I mean, this Ziggs is not even great when you have... I mean, it is buffed, to be fair, so maybe there's an angle for it, but Ziggs plus... Yeah, like, Ziggs Skarner is not really the most amazing, but it's fine. Normally, you want Ziggs with things like Vi, for example. TF. I'll be honest, I don't love it. I don't love what GenG has drafted here. They're just going to blind Renekton here. I don't mind it. I think it's solid. You could go... honestly, you could blind Aatrox here. I think blinding Aatrox might even be better. Not going to lie. Probably Renekton, but I can see Aatrox. You could go Jax blind. Jax blind is pretty decent here because you have a Sejuani on your team, and it's versus TF as well, so Jax E gets a lot of value. Probably... I don't like that. I feel like that's one of the most, like, because now you're giving GenG an angle to potentially go some carry top laner. Like, I mean, normally I don't think you should go K'Sante here. I think normally what you do is you go something like Mbessa and you try to swap and stuff. But I guess K'Sante is like fine when Keen plays it. He's just like so good at the champion. And I think that this would normally be like Camille Mbessa type thing.
Sejuani has been up or down as Canyon is going to pop into this top lane to pay Doran a visit. See whether they do get a flash.
Okay, they got a flash. I mean, that's not normally good for the Skarner. Like, Skarner normally suffers from this. Wait, Owner is... Okay, Owner's just gonna cross, I guess. Weird. I thought Owner was just gonna at least take blue. I mean, he just thought that enemy team was gonna collapse on him because he doesn't have pryos, but I thought he could just, like, go for it and it would probably be chill. Like, he's level 3, right? He can queue out, worst case. Like, waste their time, relieve some pressure from his lanes, but okay. OG Crackhead sold that magic to Dom. JK match love to LOL, Crackhead. I hope your stream goes well. Nice. Called me a crackhead 37 times and then said, hope your stream goes well.
You didn't watch the most recent Deadpool and Wolverine movie?
What is that? I feel like that is very, like, not good from... Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, ew, Guma. Ew. Man. God. How the f did they end up losing 2 flashes here from this gank? Canyon must be the GOAT. The fact that he can do this shitty gank and get 2 flashes is f***ing crazy, by the way. That's so insane. That's like the worst gank of all time, and they just lost 2 flashes from it.
Like, TF should always be ahead.
I don't think you're killing Kane here. Like, the amount of times we saw Kane, okay, he's gone all out.
All right, he's dead.
Now, the Destiny coming towards the top side.
I mean, this is just like so crazy, you know? Like, that they get this playoff. I feel like it's so crazy they get this playoff. Canyon's here. Azir is hovering. Canyon's going to hit level 6. Guma's no flash. They do have heal. Yeah, they're not going to do anything. They're really going to win with this comp? Yep, probably. I swear this comp is just so bad, though. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Oh my god, he actually doesn't die there. Canyon could have just flash ulted him, and I think that he's just probably gonna die. I mean, he can flash in a way. Like, he can flash not full distance, so he's right next to Azir. If he flashes in another way, they can, he can potentially do this. You, like, flash, like, half of the distance of flash, just so you're in your ult range, but you're not on top of him. And then by the time that his ult hits you, it'll pull him back with you, as opposed to moving your ult.
exhausted here as he does cleanse it. Carrier looks for the charm, but he gets the flash.
Both sums out of Ruler for Carrier's ult.
It's glorious. Well, Destiny is,
I don't know what Owner's doing, or what Doran's doing. I don't know why I said Owner, but yeah, Doran is just like, he's just running it down for fun. There's no reason that he should ever be in a situation where he's getting killed by stuff like this, but it is what it is.
Well, he has that now as Flash is going to be invested here by Duro to get himself out of the way of the Emperor's Divide.
No flash, guys. No flash. Somebody's got to come here, no? Wow, no flash, no cleanse, dashed in, and they're not going to try to punish here. I feel like if Faker was just ready and they all just walked at Ruler here, Ruler's just dead for free, by the way. Like, Owner was just willing to just flash on him. Like, Owner wanted to flash on him, wanted to ult him. Like, he just wants to play the game. Ooh, let's see what happens here.
He just got back.
Rakan is here with him. They have flash as well. Wait, he's not going to go on Canyon? Okay, he did go on Canyon eventually. Ruler's dead too. That's pretty int.
And it's a disaster here for GenG as T1 even out the
They're trying to dive this Cassante, but that shit's not going to work. So let's see if we get double failed dives.
Hero that Doran needed, making sure that his top laner stays alive after these continued dives. And now, all of a sudden, T1 is winning on multiple sides of the map. We're able to push in and bot.
Dive this. Guma tanks.
Yeah, this is a big deal if they can lock down this
Carrier tanks. Just autos.
He wants to deal with the minions that are in position as he flashes away from his turret.
Oh, that's not good. Beats of Warfare or T1.
Let's just see. As Gumayusi taking a lot of damage there, and in fact, the culling comes on out here from Ruler. Owner going to be blocking that one, but Gumayusi is out.
Guma's like 1 HP.
Have to eat the honey fruit.
Chovy ult. Gotta be a little careful.
They need to go back and get mid-wave. It's good from GenG. The way they play this type of stuff is really nice. Azir's moving. They're not going to get it off this. They should not get it off this. T1's going to fight. They're just letting them have position one time. Is that really it? Just go on Canyon. See what happens here. It should just be killing Canyon. They killed Canyon. Now they're trying to kill Keen. Keen is doing his thing. Okay.
In fact, all out. Double knock up there from Carrier as well.
Winning for T1. Mega winning. Bro, I don't know. Maybe not even GenG can win with this comp.
That he was looking for before, and Chovy not going to get hit by that grand entrance, but I still think he's in a bit of trouble here as Ruler wanting to try and catch them off guard. As another gold card.
Just flash on him, Guma. Nah, Guma, like, his autos were just, like, terrible there. You saw, like, how he played that? Like, he lost vision. It just looked really rough, but it's fine. It's got no damage. I mean, they didn't play it well. Like, I will say GenG didn't play it well because both tanks were not together with the carries, but I think that even if they are together with the carries, it's very hard for Lucian and TF to output enough damage to actually win this, you know? I mean, they got the Drake. They're in good spot. They're TPing to just save him. They can play for this turret as well. Nice play by T1 here. Honestly, really good. Guma's getting jumped on the other side. Guma has no ult. He has ult in 2 seconds. Guma's going to get his ult off here. He gets his ult here. He got his ult. So 1. Bro, the game is so 1 for T1.
And T1 are now chasing down the remaining stragglers of GenG.
Nah, bro, this comp from GenG is actually so f***ing impossible to win with. I swear to God. I said it at the beginning of the game. Like, they were like, oh, this comp is not that good, but it's GenG. And I'm like, nah, that comp is just not good. Like, it doesn't even matter who the f you are. If you want TF, like, there's a bunch of different factors here. So let's talk about the different factors real quick. Different factors. When you play TF, normally you want to carry top laner, right? You want something like Camille, Jax, something that you can ult to, and if you get a lead on the champion snowballs and takes over the game. Tanks are normally better with consistent damage dealing carries. So when you have 2 tanks on your team, normally you want to be playing with things like Azir or things like Xayah, things that can things that can output a lot of damage and carry the damage for your team that you're going to be lacking because you have 2 tanks. When you look at GenG's comp as well, they don't have much playmaking potential. It's pretty hard for them to make any plays. Like, Skarner normally needs an engage support for setup. They don't have that. Like, so they don't have really good, like, engage ways to, like, make plays. They don't have great angles when it comes to how they're going to set up, you know, other factors of the comp. So, like, how does Lucian actually get a fight that's really good for him? You know, like, he kind of has to play by himself. Up until they have rapid fire with gold cards, they can't even really fight ever. So it's pretty impossible. And then obviously once you have rapid fire, they're gonna have Mikhails on the other side of things, which is gonna counteract the gold card that should be defining a situation generally. So Yeah, I just don't like the comp at all. Yeah, Mbessa likes TF as well. I mean, Mbessa's good. The problem they ran into is that this is the good thing. I didn't really like the Jace in draft, but the good thing about them drafting Jace is that Jace has good lane phase into all the picks that GenG wants to pick on 5. So I feel like that's kind of where T1 got a lot of value out of the Jace. Is by picking Jace, they don't want to pick champion like Jax, Camille, etc. because the lane is so hard. But then if they don't pick Jax, Camille, etc., then their comp is not good. So like just having the champion that is going to make the enemy top laner suffer in that regard, I think is really smart.
It is unrelenting. Does take a lot of damage here from the Keen Sante as the Emperor's Divide is going to have to be employed. That means that T1 do not have that if there is going to be a bit of a team fight. The Glacial Prison also was thrown out earlier on as Carrier looks for a bit of an angle here, gets the charm onto Chovy. So T1 not really hard committing as it's a fight for a Gromp, guys. There's the Destiny, and okay.
See the play.
This is maybe an angle.
Faker is fine. They got into good position, and now they'll just win slowly. Now they can just poke them, use their range. Tried to go on Chovy here. They didn't really get anything.
Would they like a team fight? That is our question, but without the Emperor's Divide, perhaps they do not want it.
Well, GenG is slow playing this.
I mean, it's more that T1 is going to be able to slow play this. They're just waiting for Jace to come back. Jace is coming back with items. Oh, he's TPing there? Wait, Jace is TPing here? No way Jace can TP here. What the f is Doran doing? Why did he TP there? He wants to TP with his team, but he TP like flanked the Kha'Zix and had to insta-flash. Oh my god, Doran. Oh my god, Doran. Please tell me you don't just int the whole game like this. I mean, I'm down for you to just make downfall happen, but it's like kind of pathetic. Bro, Doran griefed so insanely hard in this fight. Negative damage? No, it's just that like they weren't able to play because their Jace just TP'd to Narnia. He TP flanked the Kha'Zix and had to insta-flash because Kha'Zix was going to ult him, and then he just ended up dying anyway. Now T1 is like it's only up 2k gold. I mean, either way though, I mean, it's like they're still in massively winning spot. I mean, T1 is in insanely winning spot. It's just really weird that he played it like this. All he needs to do is TP anywhere with his team. I guess they didn't have any wards, but he could TP even mid. Like anything is better than TPing here, I'll tell you. Even TPing on the ward behind that ward is better than TPing here.
As important as GenG. Startup Nash.
Yeah, this is what they learned from T1.
Just Nash.
They're going on Doran because he's no flash, but I don't think this will go well. This should be fine. Owner trolled, but it's okay. They just need to kill Chovy together. All right, they're about to win the whole game. Now their structure of the fight is so good. Now Azir can do his thing, and now the crowds go, whoa, Finger! How is no one dead? Wait, how did it take people so long to die here? Like, I guess they just don't have IE yet on Xayah, but I mean, I guess maybe this is also a game where I think Faker probably should have went for Liandry's. Get some more damage.
Need a Hail Mary here. Maybe a multi-man ult from Canyon. Otherwise, we go in the game free.
That draft is unplayable, by the way. They cannot play. What's happening on the other side? Guma's just getting 1v4'd. Trying to save Guma. Guma's gonna die here. I mean, Guma actually died. They have to save Faker. Keen is actually killing everyone. All right. Well, it's fine.
He'll also get cleansed. Everything is fine, and now Chovy
gonna try to end
versus the world as the teleport to get Chovy out of there will be interrupted.
Oh god, they interrupted it, so Doran's gonna be able to end.
We are going to a game 3, and I'm gonna take us there by destroying these Nexus turrets. And he's getting some revenge after being bullied earlier on. These health bars aren't going down as fast as they really want to.
All right, we get 3-game series. I'm down with it.
Just to show that it can transform. That was real.
T1. I like their draft here with the Ryze and the Ryze pick and the Xin. The question for me is, are they going to ban things like Victor from Chovy? Smolder is very standard here. Smolder would actually be, I think, pretty good in this game. Ilios. And Senna. I'm not a fan of Thresh, really. I just feel like this champion sucks. I wish it was good, though, but I do think it sucks. They're going to actually dive this. Ryze is coming. Ryze is coming. Ryze is Lila. Renekton CPing. They canceled him. They canceled him. Are they going to dive still? Okay. Well played. Really well played. I feel like Chovy probably had to contest this more. Not gonna lie. I thought that dive was not happening, but with Ryze, they can do it for sure. Huge win. Huge win. Exactly what they needed for this game because the game was not progressing well for them up until this.
Does get the cleanse out from Ruler this time around, as there's the flash out as well.
Okay, they're going to try to dive again, maybe. They think Trundle's going bot side, but he's not. Trundle is actually here.
Vigil will connect, and Ona's coming in. I've seen this play before, but Faker is not going to be able to move over the pillar.
Girls level 6. Renekton's coming here, by the way. Yeah, I mean, they're just grouping together and getting turrets. I just feel like this is actually a situation where when I look at like how GenG normally plays, I just don't feel like any worry for them, but maybe they'll lose. Who knows? I just really believe in like Victor in a game like this when enemy team's all short range, but this could be really big if they get to tier 2.
Well, here's the dominus here for Keen.
Try to ult him into it.
Try and defend, but he's sort of just standing around. Wants to be able to dodge some of the CC. The flay does come.
Gonna have Trundle just finish off the other turret. Okay, so they get a TP here. Want to see how team fights go because GenG has a lot of tools to make it hard for Aphelios to hit. They have like pillar, you know, they have like, you know, they have just range. They have Alistar being able to just walk up and be OP. I mean, a lot of this comes down to the fact that I just actually think Thresh is a horrible champion, so we'll see about that as well.
All right, Carry with the flash play. Ona looking to go on in as well, but the Arcane Storm wants to take.
Carry is alive.
One more tick will do it, but it's not going to connect. As now the cask will deliver Canyon.
Oh, onto Ruler. Oh, big.
And oh my God, Ona
well played. Well played. That's huge. That is so big. Wait, they actually are going to beat GenG, maybe? No shot, right? Chovy has no flash.
Keen trying to look for a counter pick. The hook hits him.
He does manage to at least get Carry. He's flashing in.
Trying to 1v5 them.
Helping him out at the same time. But Ona is also going to
he can't do it. Wait, hold up. They actually griefed here. Wait, it's actually winnable.
It is built different, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's not unlosable. It's still losable. Trust me. It's still losable, but now they have like a real advantage. Before the advantage was fake, but now that they like had this happen where Chovy tried to kill Keria under turret, like Keria flashed on him. Chovy dumped his ult and tried to kill Keria. This is before he has Leandri's.
Owner in this fight. Keria starts it off, but the fight initially isn't
like the fact that Chovy's tanking here, I mean, it's really bad. Also, Ruler misses ult here. And the root and then the flash ult, I mean, that's clean. The flash forward was clean. They could still probably leave at this point.
Just the slightest bit of health. Takes down Ruler, which is the essential.
But yeah, pretty big mistake. I mean, they overgrouped on this mid turret for sure. 4.5k is so much, to be honest.
GenG are going to contest. I don't know if they really can.
There's the Hex Flash hook onto Duro. Not too much.
They got Chovy. They got Chovy. They got Chovy. They got Chovy. Doesn't matter. It has to matter.
Duro does get a pulverize, but Faker is making his way in, and Ona just finding it. Ruler goes
wow.
yet again. The entire bottom lane has been removed, and Faker will just take a bit of a journey.
Wow, they're actually winning with Thresh. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. They're going to win with Thresh. It's possible? Allowed? We can win with Thresh?
The most balanced Trundle has looked all week as the hook this time is going to connect. It lands onto Chovy. Guma's going to grab that kill. And
oh my God, they're actually getting stumped. They overgrouped on this mid. The way that they were playing side lanes was so fucking good. And then they just overgrouped on mid and then T1 punished them and now the game just looks impossible. But honestly, the first dive was really nice. The first dive was pretty good. Bro, after game 1-2, I felt like GenG was just too good. Actually, really surprised T1 won this. But honestly, game 2 draft was criminal from GenG. And in this game, they just got outplayed. I mean, that was a Jinx game. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like the mid thing is what broke it. Because I think that they would be happy with the game, with how it was progressing, you know? I feel like they should have been happy with how the game was. When they're down like 1k gold, 1.5k gold, all the gold's on Aphelios. Chovy is really farmed. If they just don't group for this mid turret and like Carry engages on them and they just start dying, if this doesn't happen, they should be mega chilling. Because eventually what's going to happen is T1 has a problem with engage. Like, they don't really have good engage on their comp. Like, they're engaged. I mean, obviously, like, Gragas can engage and stuff, but it's hard to actually engage with Gragas when people are playing for, like, people are just sitting on the edge of your range and just being annoying, right? Walked forward on it. It's pretty good. Too many people here. Chovy's just going to die. He's going to drop his ult, but he's dead. It's cooked. I mean, they just don't have people here, right? Like, Senna's not even here. They're fighting 4v5. But this is kind of what happens when Senna gets behind, because Senna doesn't have tempo, like, ever, because you just don't have wave clear.
This particular end of the year, as Ruler is just going to get engaged on, does have to flash, and there's another.
And he's dead.
No avoiding that.
I'll make him work for it, but yeah.
Well, Alcove gaming there as he does. Doran just going to boot himself away.
And it's just dead.
Not again,
I've
not again,
seen
not
this
again.
play before.
Oh, it's T1, right? And it really comes down to that one dive in top.
Oh dear. Ruler is just dead. Cut the video, cut the video, cut the video.
Okay, got double flashed on. How can play? Keen has ult and Sterex.
Does have a dominus. Faker is
Doesn't matter at all.
Scot-free from that one. And Chovy comes on over, but he comes on over.
You're just dying one at a time. It's the 1x1.
And Arcane Storm is down underneath this turret.
Doran?
Golden, as that is a dead Gragas. Maybe no. They are in fact too far ahead.
Cannot play, cannot play, cannot play, cannot play. Damn, they are actually just running it. They're just going 1x1 and dying. Oh, whatever. They already qualified for Worlds. They qualified for Worlds in their first game, so, you know, it is what it is.
Shouldn't have happened.
Oh my god, this guy is so dead. Oh my god, they are sprinting it. Whatever, bro. Losing peace angle, you know?
It just reminds me of when you were like, Mao, I'm fine, and then you were not fine. That's what I'm looking at right now.
We're just TPing into the whole enemy team, based. Actually based. Guma had to flash the, he had to flash the Victor ult.
Baron is unnecessary as Ruler's going to be discovered by Ona once again. This time the snare comes in, but now he's just going to hunt him down to the ends of the earth, and that is maybe going to infinity in this game because T1 will end it and end GenG's streak. 27 is all they will get.
God, now they have to restart at 20. Do they even have 27 series left before before the end of the year? I don't even think they have 27 series left. They got to go to the next year, bro. They don't even have 27 series left because they have what? 10 more. Then they have playoffs, which is probably only 3 for them. So that's 13. And then there's 3 at Worlds, like 16 series left for the rest of the year for them. So FF, bro. Can't, like, what's the point of even playing if you can't even beat your streak anymore? Well, we're robbed of downfall, but it's just a regular season game, so it's okay.